Hello and welcome to
And now we're talking.
Real Estate.
Yes, with your hosts,
Myself, Jillian Stickney, and
Michelle Patterson-Knipp.
where we cover all things real estate and non-real estate.
And non-real estate, we do go on tangents sometimes.
Just a wee bit. Do. I'm a little overzealous with my water.
At least you can't really tell
Oh, I'm not
that you
sure.
spelt.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's well, whatevs. It's good. See, like this has no splash guard. I just got a little excited. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The hunt for a good water bottle.
You're recording.
I am. I'm totally recording this.
Well, I like spill water on myself.
I didn't record that part.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. Okay. Hi, everyone. I just spilled water on myself.
Yeah. But the hunt for a good water bottle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That one's a bit banged up.
Well, okay. Welcome to episode 10. Water bottles. Yeah. So this one, okay. So it is, and there's no splash guard. And so it gets wild. But what happens is I have a little system. So as realtors, we can be out and about like all day.
All day.
Need to stay hydrated. And so this is a larger water bottle. And then I have like a smaller one that I kind of keep in the cup holder by my seat that I will just fill up from this one that has a smaller top.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about but then this way I can still have a lot of hydration, but in a device that delivers it more safely to me, apparently. Yeah. So anyways.
Oh my God. So hydration hack.
Yeah.
If I am on a long showing tour day,
Mm-hmm.
right? Talking like 8 to 10 properties,
Mm-hmm.
probably all over the city, I take one of those like Iron Man water containers
I don't know what
like, Iron Man,
doing a
like
marathon.
like the marathon runners that they would put on their backs.
Marathon like Iron Man or marathon showing?
I'm doing
potato.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And so I got this actually from Pimp My Ride. Remember that show with Exhibit?
That is so funny.
And-
I'm like, I haven't thought about Pimp My Ride.
Pimp My Ride.
No.
And part of what he did for this guy, because he had like hydration issues, he took one of those Iron Man, like those marathon runner with the huge, like, I'm talking 3-liter reservoirs, right? That you'd put on your back. And I put it on the back of my car. I put the little drinking like straw, like through, work it through.
Oh my God.
It works fantastically.
That is hilarious. We are dealing with a real pro here, guys.
I need to stay hydrated.
Well, this is a much clunkier version, right?
Yes.
I have the larger vessel that feeds the smaller vessel that feeds me. So, yeah.
And then it's great. It would stay nice and cold, and I had enough, because sometimes you take these gallon ones and it wasn't enough.
Well, so that's the thing. So I start with the smaller one full and then this one full. And if I'm out of both of those, it is time for me to call it a day.
Right.
Well, and then I think this could be a bit of a fun segue to, of course, I'm just trying to think how to say it nicely, but also bathroom breaks along your day. So, but I think this will get into like, I'm a big fan if I'm out like on a big tour with clients or whatever. Like, I guess there's a few things. Like, you kind of have to time your appointments. So I like it to maybe err on the side of we're going to have extra time. And then I can offer clients, like, be like, hey, how's everyone doing? Do you want to stop for a coffee or whatever?
Right.
Because one of my pet peeves is I don't like it if I have a listing and people are showing it and they use the washroom, or if I'm with client, like, I know it happens, but I'm like, houses are not like public restrooms. And I know, listen, okay, so this is interesting. This is, again, just a total off the cuff, like, happened to come out topic, but I would rather we went to Tim Hortons or Starbucks or like whatever. And if you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. And like, but, because I'll have clients and they're upset because things have been disturbed or I don't know. So, some of the
This
less delicate parts of real estate here.
Yeah, and this is always such a hot topic.
A hot C topic. Like, it's certainly
Yeah,
not life or death,
yeah.
but, it is a hot topic
It's a
for
hot
sure.
topic because I remember posting about it on my social media
Mhm.
once and just asking my Facebook friends, right? What's your take on it? And maybe it's because I don't like using public bathrooms. Sorry about that. I don't like using public bathrooms. And so for me,
You're good.
okay.
Yeah.
So, and
So you wanna use someone else's bathroom? I mean, okay.
I'm of the opinion that when you're trying to sell your house, your potential buyer is like a guest, right?
I'm like, "What are we making them paninis now?" Like,
No, but they're a guest in your home and they might buy your house. Like,
yeah,
let
but
them,
you know
I
what? If
would
you're using my
rather them.
bathroom, you better be buying my house.
Okay, I'm sorry, but like, okay, you use the bathroom, you use it in pristine condition, and it's one of those things. It's like, ugh. Are you gonna have somebody in your home and not let them use your bathroom?
No, I know. I'd just rather the situation didn't even come up
I yes, obviously.
in a perfect
But
world.
and I would rather them stay longer in the house,
Oh, then feel like
right?
they need
Than
to
feel
jet
like
off.
they need
Yeah.
to jet off to Tim Hortons because they have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes you have clients with kids,
Well, that's yes. Oh
like
my goodness, that one, yeah.
yeah, you kind of have to be prepared.
Well, and
And
that's where the wheels come off, though.
but no,
With
but
the kids'
honestly,
bathroom.
please leave the kids at home. No, no. I love it when
Get a
kids
sitter.
come.
No.
I love it when kids come because I think they should be part of the decision making, and sometimes it helps
Okay,
sways
do you
parents.
know how kids buy houses? By how many toys are in the house, okay? I've seen it. It's not a very astute standard of measurement.
Well, we didn't really talk about how they are, but
Well, these are the ones that need the bathroom in a pinch and,
yeah.
like, yeah.
But if you have somebody in your house and they potentially might want to purchase your home, are you going to tell them like, no, don't use my bathroom?
Well, I just kinda whatever. I just kinda think, is it, like, did we get to this state and not know this state was, like, gonna be impending at some point? I don't know. I kinda call, like, let's plan our lives better.
Yeah,
I get with kids, not so much, but, like, with adults, but you do see it a lot, and, like, sometimes homes are vacant, the water's off,
right. You always have to check that. You have to check that before.
oh, yeah,
Like,
totally, like, if people are
let me
like,
just make
"Oh, can I
sure.
use the bathroom?" And it's like, "Well, I'm not really the gatekeeper of the bathroom, but it's
Right?
a vacant home, so, like, let's make sure the water's on, everybody."
Yeah.
And then, sure enough, it's coming back to me now, I had a vacant listing, and they were there. There was, like, children involved. The water was
Yes.
off. They used the bathroom. You can figure this out, but it's
Right.
like, this isn't my job to sort these situations out, people.
Right. Right.
So, yeah. So, again, tangent there.
But okay, so I have a couple of things. I know of a realtor who keeps like a bucket of not water, but just like a bucket in her
What? Okay, this is getting real dark.
like, and then you take it from there. Choose
Wow.
your own adventure. No, but she would keep a bucket and it would be for if she had to use the bathroom or if she needed to
No.
fill it up. No, if she needed to fill it up with
Oh.
water in
To
order
put it to the
to
back of
flush.
the back of the toilet tank. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"Whoa, we just need to use Tim Hortons, people."
I know. No, no, no. It wasn't anything like that.
We were
No.
gone real hardcore survivor.
I said choose your own adventure and I'm like, no.
No, but, okay, so I have also had to do that where it's like I have gone you buy those, like, bigger things of water at the store, fill
Yeah.
up the back of a toilet tank because water
Yeah.
is off, and maybe it's off at, like, the main
Source.
source, like, so you're not just turning the tank like, it's just you're like, "This is easier."
Yeah.
But again, this is some of the hot behind the scenes stuff that people just don't even and
Wanna hear her talk about?
yeah, so but what I will say on that note, let's continue talking about it, but I just remember, an agent had a client and, like, they lost their mind when someone had used their bathroom. Like, I'm just saying it's one of those things that's, like, obviously, it's so insignificant in the sale of a property, but it's just these, like, weird little things that come up
Yeah,
and, like, people have real strong opinions about it,
yeah.
and that's why I'm kinda like, "Let's avoid it at all costs if we can."
I'm fortunate that I like to say I have a nurse's bladder
Mm,
because I can go a long time without having to use the
yeah,
bathroom.
good for you. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
you know,
some clients not so much, and for
not
me,
yeah,
I feel like I always try and, like, be strategic about it, like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
would be yeah. So, anyway, but I don't even think okay, so I'm assuming that's not what I mean,
We're
neither
gonna
of
talk
us
about
yeah,
no.
we're
Please, let's not spend half an hour talking
yeah, let's moving on. So I think there was something maybe you wanted to discuss.
Oh gosh.
An article someone had sent
Oh,
you.
yes, an
Oh,
article.
you had already forgotten.
Yeah, I did, I told oh my god.
Mm,
Can I blame menopause? Like, seriously, I just
mm,
sometimes forget about these things.
'kay.
But and I don't know if it's the same article that you think I'm thinking about, but it's about the best neighborhoods
Oh, yeah, I didn't know this article yeah, didn't
in
know where you
the
were
best
going.
neighborhoods in Edmonton. Now, it always seems like every now and then there's this article that comes up, "Oh, the greatest neighborhoods in the city,"
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
And you always have to wonder, "Okay, who are we talking about here?"
Yeah, who's sponsoring this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's this magazine
Right,
for
what's their
or
angle?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly. But I quickly took a look at this list and I'm like, "Oh, let's chat about it."
okay.
So this is from the Daily Hive,
Mhm.
and they have 10 of the most underrated neighborhoods in
Oh,
Edmonton.
interesting angle.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
lay 'em on me.
Oh, geez. I wanna see if
Oh,
you
I'm
can
supposed to guess?
guess.
Well, so it's a bit of a trick question because, like, I could tell you what some of the most popular ones are, like, no problemos.
But this is
But
underrated.
yeah.
So that's kind of like that hidden
Okay,
gem territory.
Grosvenor.
Ding, 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 ding.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Grosvenor is on there.
Better be, because
It
it
is.
is.
Yeah,
It's a hidden gem. Like, I think kinda bang for your buck, location. Yeah, I think I like that one. Yeah, it's just tough deciding what people are gonna think, "Oh, this wasn't a good neighborhood, but, like, good
right.
enough to be, like, popular, but gonna be a hidden gem." Um, can I have some
Oh
hints,
my
or what are
goodness.
we
Hang on a
like,
second.
yeah, what do you even she's scrolling for days
I'm
over there,
scroll
people.
because well, when you get one of these,
There's, like, a gazillion pop-ups.
there's like ads
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, well, I'm
Oh
just trying to
no.
think
And
of
do I need to trot that one
refresher.
back?
Yeah. Uh-oh. So we've just
Sorry.
got all ads? Okay, so
S-
how did you know Grosvenor was on, or did
No,
you
it's
remember?
not. No.
And now and now I'm
Sorry.
incorrect. Well, it's
But
not.
Grosvenor should be on there.
Oh my yeah, Grosvenor? Okay, well, I'm curious to see what they think.
And one of the reasons why I thought that it was Grosvenor is that because this one that is on the list is kinda Grosvenor adjacent.
Oh, then it's gonna be okay, so it's probably if it's Grosvenor adjacent, um, oh, this is embarrassing.
I'll give you a hint.
Well, okay, so I'm just trying to think of the actual neighborhood, the one where the Space Science Center is. What's that one called? Because
Ooh, that is isn't that Sherwood?
Sherwood or Sherbrooke? Sherwood? Sherwood. I don't know if it's either of those. Okay, moving on. Okay, so it also could be the one that is immediately west of Grosvenor on the other side of 149. I mean, I'm not buying it, but it could be that one.
No, I'll give you a hint. NG.
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 N is in no, G is in garden?
No.
N
N N
N
N as in I'll just this is gonna tip you off right away, but N as in North.
Oh, North Glenora.
North Glenora.
Oh, like, I mean, Okay, that's the one. You know what? That's I don't think that's an underrated neighborhood
Well,
or
I
hidden.
w underrated. I think it's because Glenora gets all the buzz.
Yeah, but it's like has just the word north in front of it. It's fine. See, they've missed Grosvenor. This is the whole
Yeah,
essence of the point right here
yeah,
is like Grosvenor's actually the answer. North Glenora already gets a ton of credit because it has Glenora in it.
yeah,
Yeah, there we
perhaps.
go. Moving on. Problem
Moving
solved.
on. Okay,
What else?
okay.
I want to see what other, or do you have the article? Are we good
Yeah,
to
I
go?
do, I
Okay.
have the
Okay.
article.
Okay. So, what are some other.
So and I think this is probably the reason why she sent me this article is because one of the neighborhoods listed is Beaumaris.
Oh, we're talking North Side, guys. Like, I don't even, I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. I'm like,
Underrated,
yeah, no, I can
right?
see
And
that.
I think there is a lot of North Side, quote unquote, neighborhoods that are underrated just because of that location.
Well, yeah, because they're North Side, but the North Side is awfully vast. And
Yeah,
it's like, I actually will give the North Side credit where credit is due. Yeah. Because Beaumaris is like a nice, like, lake is an exaggeration, but
gorgeous
there's,
lake.
yeah, there's like water.
Yeah,
It's not just a storm sewer necessarily.
no.
Well, it probably is, but they've done what they can with it. No, but it's nice. And I feel like as the city evolves, I could see, you know, that's probably a bit of a nicer, mature
Yeah,
neighborhood. So you're
now.
getting, yes, you've got, great foliage, like all your trees, everything's really developed, your lot sizes are bigger. But it's, you're not paying as much as you are in those Glenoras or anything, of course. But it's like, it's sort of a merriment between like, okay, we're getting,
And I also think it has a lot of different selection in terms of types of real estate you could purchase there. They got some great, like, lovely condos there.
okay,
They've got some lovely,
more
uh,
starter home size.
starter home, like, bi-levels. They love their bi-levels
Yeah,
around there.
I don't mind a buy level.
And
I'm
the
listening.
huge bungalows as well,
Oh, yes,
right?
ding. Yep,
Right?
that's a big
So,
seller no matter where you are.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then they also have the nice
Yeah.
two-story, single families as well. So I think it's perfect for one of those neighborhoods where you can effectively hit every stage of life
Okay, yeah, yeah,
while staying in the same neighborhood.
and I
And with that, it's still close in terms of transportation
yeah,
and getting yourself around the city. It's
totally.
still close to the Yellowhead, it's close to the Henday, you know?
What about can I guess then, and I could be off the mark, but it's just Beaumaris made me think of like a Claire Batten.
Oh.
Or where's Richard's Pub?
Oh,
I don't know if it
I don't
exists
even know
anymore.
where Richard's Pub
It's
is.
a North Side, uh, I had a friend that was from the North Side, so I feel like we made it out to Richard's once or twice, but I can't remember the neighborhood, but I feel like same sort of idea, like older, um, I could be wrong because 'cause I'm not a North Side expert, but,
Right.
so no Claire Batten?
No.
Mm, 'kay. Well, then you're because I made a guess, now you have to give me one.
Okay,
Dealer's choice.
so this one, this because technically it's not really a neighborhood.
Oh.
And in essence, it could be its own city.
I was just gonna say, is it almost like a oh, but if it's a like, not hidden treasure, I
I
don't know
say
what the
underrated.
underrated, but so a bedroom community though? No?
No, but
I don't
I mean,
understand.
sometimes I think it could be just because how it's referenced to a lot of Edmontonians. I'm talking about Millwoods.
Oh my g and that's so funny that they're calling it
It's not a neighborhood.
well,
Like in Millwoods, there's
but, like,
probably about 20 different
I
neighborhoods.
know, well, and that's where I was, like, kinda like, they should have done this in zones." Just kidding.
Right? This is when we need people
To know zones.
no zones.
Everyone learn your zones.
29.
Yeah, so that's zone 29,
Yeah.
and, like, sorry, what not hidden gems, but underrated what?
Underrated neighborhoods in the city.
Okay, so what I will give that is I think that there are parts of Millwoods that are underrated, and I think there are parts that are exactly rated.
Oh, see, listen, and I didn't even read the whole thing. They said Millwoods is another community that doesn't get the credit it deserves.
Mhm.
It's like a small city in its own. Yeah, anchored by Millwoods Town Center.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, there are some nicer pockets in there, like, that I think are kind of like you wouldn't even necessarily think of when you think Millwoods, but,
yeah.
so I'll give it that.
And it's huge,
Oh, yeah. It totally yeah, it's if it was to be separated off.
right?
And just, like, an interesting side note about, zones. So, when we're looking at a zone map, it's, chunks of the city, and they block a chunk of neighborhoods that are all together
Yeah,
into a certain zone. And it's kind of funny because some of them, they kinda go sequentially. So, like, University is zone 15, and then you go a little bit, like, east, and it's zone 16, and then go
yeah.
further, it's zone 17, and then, boop, all of a sudden you jump over to, like, I don't know, different, like, 20 something or whatever. So, Millwoods is zone 29,
Mhm.
and then the zone next to it is zone 30, which I love, and that's where it's
Yeah.
expanding out. And so I jokingly slash lovingly call zone 30 zone 29 plus
Plus
1.
one.
'Cause who are we kidding? It's still just
Yeah,
Millwoods, right? But
yeah.
it's already such a huge zone, so and that could be an interesting factoid. It could be one of the larger zones.
It is, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The
yeah.
north side, though, I mean, those are and that's where they jump around because it's kind of like 2, and then
Yeah.
it's like what are like 2
5,
but then it
8,
goes, like, 50 something or,
yeah, or
Well, maybe not, but it's like, yeah, they're kind of not too much rhyme or reason over
no,
there.
no.
So what about the neighborhood maybe was Oxford on the north side?
Oh,
Maybe I was
yeah,
thinking of that.
I know where you're talking about.
Yeah.
That one isn't on there.
Okay, okay. Alright, what else we got?
We have Wellington.
Um, okay, because that is just okay, refresh my memory. It's just north of the Yellowhead, but inside 137.
Yeah,
And, yeah, I could see that, and then it's on that whatever takes you out to
Northwest
St.
Edmonton,
Albert
so
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
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 between, like, St. Albert Trail,
yeah, I
137th
will say
Avenue.
that's correct. I do think that that's because they actually and they did do some development that was newer, like, it because that's sort of like, a lot of the houses are sort of that post World War II,
Yes.
1950, but then there's some, like, 80s?
That one was, like, really rich in, infill back in, like, early 2000s.
Infill, but I feel like they actually it was kinda like the neighborhood went up and then probably hit a pause for, like, several decades, and then
Mhm.
there was some newer stuff. So I could
Yes.
definitely see that. Again, you're not totally in the boons, it's nice enough, you've got access to things, the price point is great.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's making me think or it did make me think of another one, I've forgotten it. There was another neighborhood where I was like, "Oh, I wonder if this is on there," but now I've already forgotten. Um, what else?
Capilano is on there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Um, Otwell too?
Otwell is not on there, but I don't necessarily think of Otwell as underrated anymore.
Okay, yeah,
It
it
used to
used to
be
be.
it
Yeah.
used to be one of my hidden gems, but I think there's many people who have caught on
Yeah.
to
Well,
Otwell.
and the problem, not that it's a problem, but it's like Otwell's competitors almost are all just how it's situated, ravine adjacent. Like,
Yes.
Forest
Yeah.
Heights, all that stuff. Like, so they were always sort of overlooked because people were going to those other
People are going to Bonnie Doon and Strathern and all that.
Strathern, like, and even what's just north of Otwell, basically anything Otwell is kind of and then by then you're out, like, once you pass there, you're in industrial, and then you're out of the city, and then
Right,
you have
like Gold Bar?
yeah, totally, like,
Yeah.
Gold Bar, someone would buy in Gold Bar, like, you're gonna pay more for the same house in Gold Bar just because you 'cause you're a neighborhood that is ravine adjacent. I
Yeah.
cannot explain how important ravine adjacent is. So now Otwell has it was a bit of, like yeah, a little bit of a secret neighborhood because, yeah, you could kinda be close to them, but you'd get a better
Mhm.
price, and, again, all similar era homes
And
and same part of town,
they've
and
got some great commercial
Do
like
they? I'm trying
restaurants
to think
and
what's in
like
Otwell.
little mom and pop
Okay,
places.
okay. If you say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, alright. What else is on there?
Well, this is one for the South Side folks, but Allendale.
Interesting. I feel like it's the same story as Otwell. It's like it's not as good as, like, Queen Alexandra,
Right.
Park Allen, all of
Right.
it's, like,
Neighbor
Lendrum,
Pleasant View.
everything around it no, why did I say Lendrum? Pleasant View is what I meant. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's but and so, like, it has, yeah, by default kind of absorbed the runoff from that, so to
Mhm.
speak, right? Like, yeah, okay, I could
Exactly.
see that.
Exactly. So close to the university,
Yep,
still easy to get around the city.
yep.
Great
Nice,
location to avoid that.
mature
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
Yeah. You have all of your infrastructure there
Oh,
already.
totally, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I want something like in Zone 14, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that lucky. I feel like it's already
you
people know about they're too
yeah,
it would be
not
like saying Glenora or Belgravia, like, it's like, no,
right.
too late.
No, no,
Yeah.
that's not underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated.
I would be curious for a list the other way around. Overrated.
Maybe we should come up with that list.
Yes, okay, let's work on that, and you know what? This is where I'm gonna ask for some listener engagement. That's right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
if feel free to blow Michelle or I up with, an overrated name.
Overrated neighborhood.
Yeah.
All right, so let's finish off the list here. We have Beverly Heights.
Okay, you know what? You're not gonna believe me, but I remember when I was like, "Oh, there was one I was thinking of," I was wondering if Beverly, because I did
Yeah,
actually do a sale there last year,
yeah,
and I'm like, "You know what? Nice, beautiful, mature streets,
yeah.
like, you're right on the river."
Well,
Like
and you're right next to Highlands, right?
yes.
You go further down Ada Boulevard,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're in Beverly Heights.
I mean, you go a little the wrong way and it's like, but no, it was like I was a little pleasantly surprised. I mean, not that wasn't my first time at Beverly, but like, I did think that that was one of them when we were remember when I was like, "Oh, I had something and then I forgot?" Yeah.
Right, that was
So,
it.
I would like a point for that, please.
And then well, I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
And then right by it also is, also on the list, Rundle Heights.
Oh, yeah. That also that tracks, and again, it's on the river valley.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got those
Yeah.
River Valley views there.
Mhm. And it's less like for people if they wanna like, if they like going for walks, if they have a dog that they walk, like, it's just so nice
Yeah.
to be able to have, yeah, the
And you
river
have your
valley right there.
different types of homes too, but, like, different looking homes. You know how sometimes you get into those areas where you're seeing the same home, like,
One
say,
trick
5
pony, yeah.
homes
Yeah.
over and over again, but you
Yeah.
still have neighborhoods there with a lot of
Diversity,
character.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
diversity. Oh, okay, so there's yeah, this is where I'm not too familiar with. Kernohan? I don't even know how you say that.
Nice, yes.
Yeah, but it's in by Hermitage Park there.
Where okay, I think maybe
Okay,
an ad has
oh,
got in the
n
way.
yeah.
Oh! Oh my I don't hi, guys. I've never even heard of that.
You know the neighborhood, though. It's like and this is where I think Edmontonians might call it something else,
Yeah.
right? Because I'll describe to you the location. It's located right next to Hermitage Park. This little known neighborhood, it steps from the River Valley, close to all major roads, and has quick and easy access to everything you could need,
Hmm.
like Belmont Town Center.
Yeah, all of that's Greek to me, so moving on.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take the article's word on that one. But what about I mean, it's probably, again, not like an unrecognized neighborhood, but, like and I don't even I'm trying to think of what the proper name is, but the Brickyard down, like
Riverdale?
yeah.
Yeah,
Does that quantify? It's probably
no,
no.
and I don't think that one's underrated either. Riverdale? I think a lot of people know about Riverdale.
I know, but I feel like, okay, I guess you know what? Yes, they do. I think, like, back in the day it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I kinda feel like it was a bit of a and then remember, like, because it was called the Brickyard because it used to
Yes.
like, it was a brickyard.
Well, and they have this
And they
one complex there now that's called the Brickyard.
okay, well, and it did have
That's
a lot of
condos,
development around 2000, you know?
beautiful townhouses, yeah.
But, I mean, like, back in the day, obviously, downtown was kind of like can I say derelict? Like, you know, it wasn't like a bubbly, fun downtown, especially the east end of it, like,
Yeah.
so that would have been, like, 30 years ago,
Mhm.
a little rough and tumble. So if this question was being asked me 20 years ago, I would like a point. No, I was kidding.
Well, the last one on the list, because we did go through them all,
Good. I don't wanna bore people with this.
the last one is one that's near and dear to my heart.
I feel like this is bad because I should know the name of I know where you live, but I don't know what it's, what does it start with?
It starts with an A. It's 2 A's.
Oh, Alberta Ave.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that because again, like, your proximity to downtown,
Yes.
mature neighborhood,
Mhm.
character, so you're getting no, I could see that.
There's some good deals there. The taxes are super low. It's almost laughable. Um, but it's turning around too. It's, like, in this constant state of, like, rejuvenation because of affordability now.
Well, and it's for sure affordability, but it's like there are other places. I mean, yeah, affordability for sure, but it's like it's also close to the city center. Like there's that one doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was wondering if maybe, but again, this could be a bit like silly to think this was like, oh, would Greaseball be on there because it's like newer but
Mhm.
in a more developed, but I mean again, it's like not a surprise, right?
Yeah.
Like that's I think it is that neighborhood has some merit for different reasons, but I think people know about it and
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But, yeah, that's it. That's the end of that list.
okay, well, I kinda like our potential next topic that we're both gonna think on, and maybe we can start our next podcast if we remember. I'll be in charge of remembering. We're gonna start with overrated neighborhoods.
Overrated neighborhoods in the city.
And like I say, if anyone has any input, feel free to let us know.
Yeah.
We would love to hear from our listeners. Anyways, as always, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening. You can listen to us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Wherever you get your fine podcasts.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow.
Just do all the things.
All the things. Thanks for listening, guys.